Eriko the lizard clever, proud, and known for escaping danger. Icaro the spirit of death mysterious, powerful, but bound by ancient rules. Mama of Boca. In the ancient village of Uzea in Edo, the villagers feared one thing above all: death, known as Icaro. Once every century, Icaro would visit the land to claim one creature that had lived too long. Eriko the lizard had lived for over 300 years. Small, green, with golden scales on his back, Eriko was famous for dodging spears, escaping traps, and outliving storms. But on one fateful day, the village elder stood in the square and announced, "Death comes for Eriko before the next full moon." Eriko laughed. "Death cannot catch me. I have tricks older than this forest." But deep inside, Eriko felt the chill of fear. The warning of Mama Avbakan. Eriko crept to the hut of Mama Avbakan, a wrinkled old herbalist who spoke to spirits. Her hut smelled of herbs and smoke. She looked at Eriko with eyes like burning coals. "You cannot fight death, Eriko," she warned. "But you might outwit him. There is an old rule: Icaro cannot take what does not belong to this world." Eriko's eyes sparkled. "Then I shall no longer belong here." Mama Avbakan handed him a gourd filled with powder from the leaves of the Iramwan tree, sacred to the ancestors. "Pour this on yourself at the edge of the spirit forest, and death will not see you as a creature of this world for a while. But beware," she added, "death is clever too." The encounter in the forest. That night, Eriko crept to the edge of the spirit forest in Edo. Moonlight filtered through thick trees. He poured the powder on himself. His scales shimmered, and his body became half-transparent, like smoke. Suddenly, Icaro appeared, tall, draped in black cloth that flowed like wind, with a face hidden behind a wooden mask. "Eriko, your time has come," Icaro whispered. Eriko chuckled. "You cannot take me. I am no longer of this world." Icaro paused, confused. Eriko danced and mocked him, darting between trees. But Icaro raised his staff and said, "Even a spirit can cast a shadow." He pointed to Eriko's shadow, still on the ground. With one swift motion, Icaro grabbed Eriko's shadow and began to pull him into the spirit world. The final trick. Eriko screamed, "Wait! You've caught my shadow, but not my soul." He wriggled and twisted, but Icaro's grip tightened. Then Eriko had an idea. "If I surrender now, you will never know the secret I learned: that you, Icaro, are bound to the ancient tree of Edo. If it falls, so do you." Icaro hesitated. "Lizard, you lie." Eriko laughed. "Prove me wrong. Let me go for 3 days, and I will show you the truth." Intrigued, Icaro released Eriko's shadow but said, "Return in 3 days, or I will take your soul and your lies." Eriko raced to Mama Avbakan. Together, they chanted an ancient spell that severed Eriko's shadow from his soul forever. From that day, Eriko lived without a shadow but also beyond death's reach. And Icaro? He still waits, in the forest, searching for the lizard with no shadow, tricked forever by wit and courage. Moral lesson. Cunning and courage can outwit even the greatest fears, but never forget every trick comes at a cost.